The creative spark comes from different sources for different artists. Doris Trelevin found it at the hands of a welder's torch. Her entrance into the art world began in a small garage almost a quarter century ago. Now Trelevin is doing custom work, such as an 18-foot canoe which acts as a pollinator garden, railings with stained glass, and a metal tree for clients like major hotel chains and municipalities. Two of her creations, this set of geese in flight and an obelisk dedicated to the Queen's 70 years as monarch, are in a park in Limehouse. Although most of her work needs to be completed with new metal, she's also mindful of creating with recycled metal when possible.
I don't like throwing things out, especially when I see metal. I see things and I'm like, oh, I could make something with that. That'd be so cool. You know, that could be a dog, or that could be this, or whatever it is, like a flower. I'm always into flowers, so I always, like, all my saw blades are turning into flowers now, and so I make things and it evolves.
One of the other artists involved in the tour is preparing a bit of clay to spin on the potter's wheel. Denise Keats was inspired to get into this art form when she went in search of handmade dishes. After discovering the price of them, she opted to take a pottery course and try making her own instead. Over the years, Keats says she's made thousands of dishes for others, including casseroles, teapots, and branching out to a range of vases, birdhouses, and hanging planters. Humorously enough, she still does not have that set of dishes that she sought to make for herself, but gets a lot of joy out of hearing stories about how much others take pride in having a special item of their own.
A woman once phoned me up and she said, "I've got to come over and get some more mugs from you." This morning I came downstairs and my son was drinking out of my husband's favorite mug, and my husband just put up his hands in the air and said, "Not my mug."
It's interactions like that which are possible at the Country Art Tour, whether an artist opens their studio for people to drop by, or a few gather in a single location, as will be the case on this patio in Kilbride.
The artists love talking to people about their process, what inspired them, whether they've done this kind of work before, whether there's a progression in their art. And by getting to know the artists, people really love to see that aspect of the work.
The tour is this weekend, June 22nd and 23rd. For more information, visit escarpmentartists.com. Jason Trout for Halton News in Halton Hills.